Hey there, YouTube. Carl Auer here. Some of you know me, most of you don't. For those of you who do know me, hey, how's it going? For those who don't know me, I'm a professional photographer based out of Arvada, Colorado. And I have had this YouTube channel for nearly 7 years. And I thought about turning it into something useful. I haven't been doing anything with it really in the past 4 or 5 years. I haven't known what I wanted to do with it. So I decided recently, hey, this is something we're going to work on. And I'm going to move you because that sun is going to be way bright. So I'm sorry if there's clicking. I'm going to do my best to film this video as I drive to the bank. But anyway, what should I do with this channel? Well, how about I'm a photographer? How about I make a photo channel? I think it's a great idea, but this channel is called Carl Auer, and my brand is Carl Auer Photography. So I created a new channel for photography, and I'll have the link to that channel in the description below. I've already got videos going up on it, so please check it out, subscribe, share with your friends, do whatever you need to. Mash the like button. I'd appreciate all the support I can get on that channel. Now, for this channel, that still left me with, what am I going to do with this channel? I'm a car lover. I love classic cars like old Fiat and 57 Chevy Corvettes and Bel Airs and old Ferraris. And well, I'm mainly into Fiats. That's what I can afford. And I've had, over my lifetime, I've had 5 different Fiat X19s. I've had a 77, another 77, then I had a 78, then I had a 76, and then an 81. And of these 5 X19s, they've been highly modified down to bone stock and somewhere in between on some of them. So I thought, that's something I could do. I could do a car channel. Well, I don't have a Fiat right now. I don't have a show car or a car I'd go racing SCCA autocrossing in, or I've got a car that gets me good gas mileage and gets me from point A to point B. But I'm going to do a car channel. I'm going to call it Carl's Car Corner. Unless you don't like that name. If you don't like that name, if you have a better idea for a name, put that down in the comments below. But until then, I'm going to, likely after the first of the year sometime, open up Carl's Car Corner. But that still leaves me with, what do I do with this channel? Well, I had an idea. I saw a guy whose mother had Lewy body dementia, and he was documenting her progression with it. He would go pick her up, a couple times a week, maybe 3 times, and pick her up from her home. She was living in a care facility. And then he'd bring her home. They'd have dinner. Then on the way back to the care facility, they stop at Wendy's and have a Frosty. And that turned into a big thing, internet sensation for them. Good for them. For many of you who know, my mom had heart surgery in 2007, but was also suffering from dementia. And over the last 3 years, I had to quit photography to take care of her solely. And I decided, you know what, we're going to do a channel like that. And I got Mom all excited about it. We were getting ready to start it on July 1st. I had cameras and everything ready to go. And in the middle of June, on Father's Day, Mom fell and broke her pelvis. And 2 weeks later, she was dead. That not only put this channel in, pushed it to the back, it set my life into disarray. For over 12 years, I had been taking care of Mom, and it was like, So I had a lot of stuff I needed to do and needed to get through, and while things are still stressful for me and getting very difficult at times, I'm at a point that I can think about this channel again and what do I want to do with it. I used to get loot crates, and I loved getting them. When I got them, the basic loot crate was all that was available, And it sent some pretty cool stuff. It sent some junky stuff too, but for the most part, each month there was at least one thing that made it worthwhile. And so I thought, you know what? I've seen unboxing videos. I want to get back in the Loot Crate. I'm not sure when I'll do it. Maybe by the first of the year. But then I got to thinking, well, that would, if I did an unboxing video of Loot Crate or a similar subscription box, that's only going to be one video a month. Maybe one video every 2 months. Some boxes are bi-monthly. I want to do more with this channel. Well, I've been watching YouTubers like Roman Atwood and Matt. I can't think of Matt's last name. He runs Off the Ranch, Demolition Ranch, and Vet Ranch. Don't really watch Vet Ranch. All the animals are adoptable or foster animals, and I want to adopt every one of them, except for the cats. I'm not a big cat fan. No offense to cat fans. I just don't get along with cats. But the dogs, man. And then there's Demolition Ranch. Matt's a gun nut, and he does some funny videos on guns. He owns quite a few guns, but he does videos like what a bullet does to a Lamborghini windshield, and how good is cheap Craigslist body armor, how deep will a bullet go down in underground, what would happen if you fire a gun submerged in gasoline, kind of funny stuff. But I mainly watch Off the Ranch. Off the Ranch and Roman Atwood's channel are very similar, as in on Roman's channel, it's all he started out as a prankster. He wanted to make people smile, and his brand is Smile More, and his goal is to make everybody smile. And he still does practical jokes, but it's more a family channel now. It's him interacting with his kids, his girlfriend, his family, his girlfriend's family, their friends, and just having a good time. Sometimes it's just lounging around the house playing games and stuff, but they have a good time doing it, and I appreciate that. And with Matt, it's basically the same thing. It's Matt and his wife Meredith and his interaction with her, their 3 kids, his dad, his brother, friends, and they just have a good time, and they enjoy themselves. Matt does some projects around the house. He built a DF Goblin race car or a kit car, and got it registered for the street, and has fun with that, which I can really relate to. While it's a kit car, it's got to be the same sensation as driving one of the modified Fiat X19, so I'm right there with him there. And he wants to autocross it. I would love to have a spec'd out Fiat X19 set up for autocrossing and go challenge him. Even though he has no clue who I am. He's working on, he built a watering system for his chickens, which was ingenious. I think it was flawed. He won't agree that it was flawed. Again, he doesn't know who I am, but people who told him it was flawed, he didn't believe, and it seemed to work, but then it leaked and overflowed, and there were some issues. And having a plumbing background, I saw the issues. But anyway, beyond that, I could see the things that he's doing. I could see me doing them. And now Roman and Matt also are giving back. Roman just finished a project with his local police and fire department, and he does stuff with Make-A-Wish. Matt is working right now with the local high school. A friend of Matt's was in the military and died, and his family gave Matt this guy's 80 series, sometime in the 80s Bronco, which was really trashed. And so they Matt decided, let's build this up and make it a tribute car. And he's working with the high school auto shop to do this. And I think that's a wonderful idea. It's something, again, I could see me doing with a car. A very close friend of mine committed suicide, and he was big into the Fiat family, and somebody took his car, which he wanted to modify or build for so long, and is working on it to build it as a tribute car to him. So, I mean, again, I could see myself doing that. A third YouTuber, and Matt, besides Smile More from Roman, Matt has his own little mantra where if you do something today, make tomorrow better. So work out today, be stronger tomorrow. Read a book today, be smarter tomorrow. Take out the garbage today, don't have to take out the garbage tomorrow. So both Roman and Matt, those ideas have helped push me through the depression after Mom died. And depression has affected me since I was 5 years old. Every day of my life I've had some sort of depression. Some days it's manageable, some days it's debilitating. Today was one of those debilitating days. In the morning I woke up at about 4 a.m., couldn't go back to sleep, took a shower, went back to bed, laid down, and then around 10:30 finally got up. Just didn't want to do a darn thing. But now I'm up, I'm moving, I'm pushing through that depression because I have things I have to do, whether I want to or not. I'm scared of some of the things I have to do. I'm afraid of what other people are going to tell me, that it's either going to be not possible or I have to do more, and it's hard. But anyway, another YouTuber that I watch is Alex Mars Bar. And Alex is based out of the UK, and he's 20 years old. And the reason I watch him is, if YouTube was around 25 years ago, when I was Alex's age, and I had a digital SLR and a digital video camera, I could see me doing what Alex does. He sells internet to his hometown, which I wouldn't do because ISPs are giant companies here. I don't know how you could get I think I'd have to live in a small community and spend a lot on like a T1 or a T3 cable coming in, and then get the equipment to the 5 or 10 people who live in my community, like in Death Valley or something, sell the internet to them, get them high-speed internet when nobody else could. I could see me doing that if I lived in a small community. I can't see me living in a small community. That aside, he also does promotional videos for businesses around his village. He does wedding videos. He's passionate about it. He loves what he does, and that's where I see the comparison. Plus, he's a tech head, and I love technology, so I just see a lot of myself in him. So I mean, those three YouTubers, they've helped me get through these three YouTubers have helped me get through these last 3 months since my mom died. And amazingly, they also pushed me to do something else. Turn the camera around on myself. They got me started doing Carl Auer photography. They got me wanting to do Carl's Car Corner. And they got me wanting to do kind of a daily vlog. But I want to do more than just the typical daily vlog, like, oh, here I am going to the bank. Oh, here's the bank. Look, it's Key Bank. I'm at the bank and we're going to go inside. No, I don't want to do stuff like that. If I go to the zoo or I go to my family's house for dinner or a picnic or whatever, yeah, I'll bring you along and maybe include some video in the vlogs. But I want it to be more than just that. I want it to be something that people can look at and learn something. Maybe it'll help them. And I want it to be fun and light. But there's also going to be times that I've got serious discussions with you guys. So besides the unboxing and having a little fun, I want to talk about things that affect me either directly or indirectly. I want to talk about cancer. My dad died of cancer 30 years ago. But I want to talk about cancer. I want to talk about things I've wanted to do and plan to do to help support cancer research. I want to talk about heart disease, heart failure, heart surgery, the American Heart Association, and stuff I want to do to help with research into heart failure, heart disease. I want to talk about dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and not only how it affects the people who have the disease, but the people around them, specifically their caregivers. I want to talk about depression and how it can be debilitating and how I fight through it every day. Some of the ways I fight through it are absolutely silly, but it helps me get through it, so I don't feel like it's that silly. I want to talk about weight loss. Over the last 3 years, when I put the camera down to take care of mom, um, I started working from home. So I was sitting on my butt. I went from running up and down football fields on the high school level, running up and down college football fields, and going up and down hundreds of stairs numerous times to the media room, shooting soccer and running up and down to the media room, up hundreds of stairs, to sitting on my butt, eating food, working from the computer. I started to gain a lot of weight, and I've lost my endurance. I am fighting right now to get my endurance back so I can start working out, so I can lose this weight. I'm doing a lot of walking, a lot more walking than I have in the last 3 years. And I'm trying to increase that each day. That's another thing. I'm doing the mat thing. I'm doing something today that makes me stronger tomorrow. So I want to have, it's just going to be a hodgepodge of stuff, but it's all going to be about me and my life and what's going on around me. And if that sounds like something you want to join me in, a journey you want to join me in, I'm not going to do it daily right now, probably 2 to 3 videos a week. Likely 2 for a while, then I'll move up to 3, and then maybe eventually when I get faster editing, get a bigger memory card, more batteries for my camera, maybe then I'll look at doing a daily vlog. But for now, I'm just going to do 2 or 3 days a week. And if it's something you want to do with me, if you want to follow me, if you want to be a part of it, hit the subscribe button down below. After you hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell that reminds you when a new video goes up, and smash down on that like button. It's just something that I'm hoping that I can reach someone out there, that someone can look at me and some part of my life and go, wow, that's just like me. I hope somebody out there will want to join me on my weight loss journey. I'm really disappointed. I was going to hop out of the car. There was a butterfly over there, and I wanted to get a video of the butterfly, but it's gone now. So anyway, so hit that like button, subscribe, hit the reminder bell, and my message to you right now, and it'll probably change, modify over time, but right now is live each day one at a time. That's all you can do. You can't worry about tomorrow today. Worry about today. You're going to have good days and bad days hit you. When you get those good days, celebrate them. Use those good days to make tomorrow stronger, better. But when those bad days do slip in, try to turn them around. Learn from them. Learn why it's a bad day and make it a good day the next day, so you don't have multiple bad days in a row. I thank you for your support, your good thoughts, your prayers, your likes, your subscriptions. I appreciate it all. And I really hope this channel will become something that will be helpful to people out there, as well as myself. So until next time, keep being you, and we'll see you.